Alright, you all, I am back, and today we're playing our first game here versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Let's first look at their roster, just kind of see what they're up to begin this. It's kind of new era of hopefully Rockies baseball. Their team, let me just actually go to organization, maybe that'll help us. They look like a pretty good team. Drew Rasmussen is a great pitcher, and he will be pitching against us today. He looks pretty good and kind of terrifies me, but outside of that, we have Brenton Lowe, Yanni Diaz, Danny Jansen. When was he signed? I don't know, but I feel like I remember him not being a. I don't think he was always a Rays player. I wonder if. Yeah, no, actually, yeah, he was only became a Rays player this season. So there you go. I do wonder if it actually shows their actual stadium when we go ballpark. Yeah, it says. No, it says they're still at Tropicana Field. I think for the Athletics, it probably does say their other stadium just because reasons, I imagine. Let me go. Yeah, it does say Sutter Health Park. I can only imagine why. But yeah, for Tampa Bay, it hasn't updated, which kind of makes sense because I guess when they were making it, there wasn't really a clue on where they were going to play. But anyway, yeah, obviously I'm not going to do that yet. But we are going to play our first game here, and it will be against the Tampa Bay Rays. Obviously, apparently we're leading in most categories, which I'm kind of shocked by. Apparently, I don't know. We'll have to see. Obviously, their pitching is way better, though, so I feel like that might be probably the case there. And definitely will probably, hopefully, not make the decider, because we do want to win this game, I guess, even though I obviously would rather us not, but technically, also I need to, hold on, I need to turn off the sound. Actually, I don't think you're able to hear it anyways. But let me just turn it off for me, just so that way it doesn't, like, get kind of disorienting. Game options, where's sound? Is there a way I can, hold on, where's sound? Game sound disabled. Do it, yep, alright, there we go. I'm also not going to do the fireworks, or I guess I will. Home run horn, I'm also going to disable. And I guess now we'll return to the game. And the way I do is we're going to show our at-bats, and also I guess we'll just show Tampa Bay if they get anything going. I always also show the first at-bat, just because why not? It's a little bit convoluted, but you'll see. Brenton Doyle is going to ground. Oh, no, he doesn't ground out. He is actually going to get a single. And that is our first hit in my career as a GM with the Rockies. Ezekiel Tovar is now up. I guess we'll watch this. And he strikes out. That is out number one. And now up for the Rockies is Sheen Bashard. Bashard hits that one to the second baseman, and that is the second out as Doyle moves over to second base. And now we have Michael Tagila now up for the Rockies. And he is also and he's actually going to walk. And now Ryan McMahon is up with a runner on first and second. Let's go, man. And he strikes out to end off the top of the first. How fun. Anyways, we of course are in here. I guess we'll just do, we'll show Johnny DeLuca's at bat. Then I'm probably going to go until RSP. Just because honestly, unless it does end up being, yeah, no, it won't end up being anything. Oh, well, of course we fucking bobbled it, so. Actually, it will be something. It will be a hit for Tampa Bay, because of course. Anyways, I guess in that case, we'll watch Andy Diaz's at bat. But he strikes out, so I guess now we'll just do my usual thing there. But yeah, nothing happens there. We'll watch the first at bat of Chris Bryant here. He strikes out, of course. And Sam Hillard now up. If it gets to 2 outs, I might just. Yeah, he struck out, of course. 2 strikeouts in a row for Rasmussen, and now Kyle Farmer steps in. Farmer hits that one to the second baseman, and that is the third out for against the Rockies. And now we enter the bottom of the second. It's Brendan Lowe up for the Rays. And that one is hit deep to center field. And it will not be caught by him. And Doyle will not catch it. And it looks like that is going to be a double for Tampa Bay, as Christopher Morel now up for them. And he's going to hit that one. And that is going to be caught. And I think that's it there. 1 out, man on second. Jonathan Aranda now up for the Rays. Aranda, and that's going to be pretty close there. And that is going to be 2 outs is now, who's up? Danny Jensen now up. And he's going to walk. And now up for the Rays is Jake Mangum, a player I've not really heard of. So we'll see how he does. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for the inning. The second inning ends. It is still 0-0, 0-0, however you want to say it. Colorado Rockies now at the at-bat is Jacob Stallings, the catcher. And that is 1 out against Stallings. And now we have Brenton Doyle, the center fielder, up. He is here. And he is going to strike out, of course. Because of fucking course he does. Now Ezequiel Tovar is up. Hopefully not making the final out. But he does. So far it is still 0-0 as we now enter the bottom of the third. I guess we'll just do that and hopefully oh my god, fucking course. And it looks like Yandy Diaz decided to end my whole career as he hit a home run. It is now 1-0 Tampa Bay. We'll just watch Caminero. I doubt he's going to do the same thing, but screw it. Yeah, he did get a pretty good hit, though, so that's going to be, hopefully, it's just a single. But I guess we'll have to keep watching the shit show, because why not? Brendan Lowe walks, so now that means Caminero's on second. Christopher Morel. And that's going to get through to center field. And it looks like, is he going to try heading home? And he will. And that is now 2-0 Rays. Ah, that's awful. As now Tampa Bay is now in the lead. Well, they were always in the lead, but now they, I don't know. You know what the fuck I mean. Anyways, it is still 2-0 as we enter the fourth inning. It's now 2-0. And I accidentally did that, but it doesn't really matter because our team kind of sucks. And nothing happens for the Rays. And now Chris Bryant is up now as a designated hitter for the Rockies. And that's another out. 1 out. Sam Hillard now up, the left fielder for the Rockies. That's the second out. And now Farmer, the second baseman, the guy I nearly traded, is now up. And he will actually get a hit this time. Good for him. Good for him. Good for him. As now it's 2 outs with a man on first, that being Kyle Farmer, with Jacob Stallings, the catcher, now up. Stallings strikes out, and that is it for the top of the fifth, of course. Currently, Rasmussen's making pretty good work of us, so that's not really good. And I guess we'll just, actually, no, I'm not even making the same mistake. If he somehow hits another home run, I'm going to pay for it. And luckily, he only got caught out. So that's good. And the Rays don't do anything else there. So I guess now we'll have to watch Brenton Doyle up for the Rockies. And that is 1 out. And now we have top of the sixth, Ezequiel Tovar now up. Shortstop. And we'll see if he can get a hit. And he will not. Ezequiel Tovar has been awful. And now Rasmussen has 11 strikeouts on the day. This is actually quite bad. Seem Bashar, the right fielder, now up for Colorado. And he's going to hit that one not really far enough. And that's going to be the final out. Because of course it is. Ending off the top of the sixth. And it looks like the Rays have an opportunity. Jonathan Aranda on second. Danny Jensen on first. And Jake Mangum at the plate. His good contact, not really great power. But he is not going to do much there. And that is the second out as Taylor Walls, the shortstop, is now last in the order here. And he is, yeah, okay, that's it. Tampa Bay do not score any more runs in the sixth inning as the inning ends without much. Oh, wait, what? What just happened? How did Walls, whatever. I'm not even really shocked at this point. DeLuca's up, and of course now he's going to get a hit, which will drive in a run. Because of course it does, and I think, yeah, it's going to drive in DeLuca scores a run, and the bases are loaded now for Yandy freaking Diaz. Okay, this is gonna be awful, isn't it? Yeah, that's another hit to right field, and that is going to be, I think, 2 runs. Now scoring for the Rays. And now the Rays are up 5-0. 3 runs now coming from the 6th inning for the Rays. Junior Caminero now up. And that one is hopefully going to put an end to the inning. And, oh my god. This is awful. This is just awful. Another run for the Rays is now it's 6-0 Rays. Brendan Lowe, luckily he strikes out, and that ends the misery for Colorado. However, the Rays score 4, as now it is 6-0 Tampa Bay. Rasmussen probably getting ready to destroy us again. Michael Tequila now up. Strikeout. That is 12 strikeouts for Rasmussen, as now Ryan McMahon steps onto the plate, whatever. And yeah, that's another out. That's 2 outs. We are getting schooled, my friends. We are completely overmatched. Chris Bryant. Yeah, that's awful. Or actually, what do I mean? No, Chris Bryant did get a single, so I guess that's good. I don't know what I meant. That's awful. I think I thought Chris Bryant was playing for the Rays. I don't know. But Sam Hilliard now up for the Colorado Rockies. Hopefully we can actually score a run for once. But of course that won't happen. So now the game is still 6-0. As now Tropicana Field now has the 7th inning stretch. And let's see. Oh my. Wait. I didn't know I controlled that. Crap. Oh god. I didn't even know I actually controlled the management. I swear on my life I did not know that. So I guess for whatever reason now I'm being forced. Wait. Why can't I not do that? Let me see it. Can there a way? Because I'm not controlling all that. No. Get out of here. Sub someone else into the bullpen, you freaking idiots. Yeah, it's still 6-0, but I guess we'll just have to wait. Apparently my pitcher's fatigued, but I'm not going to do anything about it, and it looks like a Ronda got a home run. Screw it, I might as well watch Jansen's at bat in that case. And, yep, luckily that's an out, so that's the 2nd out here, and I guess we might as well watch Misner is a pinch hitter for the Rays. He's gonna not really do anything there, and that is it. And now the 7th inning ends with a run being scored, a home run by the Rays, however, that's it there. And the Rockies now with Kyle Farmer leading off. Farmer, that ball is going deep, however, it is sadly going to remain in the field. Quite frankly, it probably didn't have much of a chance. I mean, it kind of had a chance, but not really. But either way, 1 out. Jacob Stallings now up for the Rockies, and he strikes out. I'm probably just going to have to see. Hopefully the game doesn't last too long. I think we're already at 13 minutes. But either way, top of the 8th still. And now pinch hitter Ritter is up for Colorado, and he is going to probably end it off there. Yeah, and that's the end of the top of the 8th. Hopefully the Rays don't score anymore, because I might be reaching 15 minutes pretty soon. And nothing happens, so now we have to watch probably our season end, or not season end, but the game end with not really any scoring. And yeah, there we go. Goodman's down. And now we have another pinch hitter. Keston Hiura now up for the Rockies. Hiura will actually get a hit, but it doesn't really go anywhere, so that's it there. Oh, crap. And now the batter for us is Ryan McMahon. Our last hope to really do anything in this game. But he will strike out, and that ends off the game. 7-0 win for the Rays. This is quite a bad first game here. But yeah, that's basically it here. I hope you all enjoyed. I certainly did not. But yeah, that's about it. And that is episode 2 of the Rockies Save. Goodbye.